Hello everyone, welcome back to plot number 13. Today I'm just going to show you a little bit of overwintering at home and that's about it. Hello everyone, welcome back to plot 13. Let me show you some overwintering here. Hello everyone, welcome back to plot number 13. So things are getting a lot colder now, so it's a good chance to start taking cut-ins and overwintering stuff. If you've got a little bit of space indoors, even better. I have a little out shed and it's got a window on it, so I'm going to have a go at overwintering chillies this year. So let me show you how I'm going to do it. Okay, so I've got 3 Bishop's Crown chillies and I've got a few jalapeno chillies. I think I've got 4 plants in there. So let's start with these Bishop's Crown and I'll show you what you're supposed to do to overwinter them. So what you need to do first is you need to trim back a lot of the branches, take off all of the leaves, in fact, take off all of the little side branches and all of the leaves and give it a good trim back. Strip it down of all the leaves and obviously any chillies that are on there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to be really harsh on this one. I'm going to go just above the bud on there and leave it like a stick. So that's the first step. So trim it down, trim all the branches off, trim all the leaves off, and then we'll go on to part 2. Stop following me a minute. Okay, next section, you want to take it out of the pot and take off as much of the compost as you can. So you want to be getting as much off as you can, and then the rest of it I'm just going to rinse off under the water butt. There we go, so you're left with roots that are fairly clean, like that. Okay. There we go, so now we've got our clean roots and our stubby stick. You simply use the pot that you had it in and just repot it. You can use whatever compost you like. I'm just using this seed compost because I don't want to obviously give it too much nutrition so it fires it up, so just any kind of compost will do. And then when spring comes and you see all the new growth, you can repot it into a bigger pot with some extra fertiliser or added nutritional compost. You could also use any old compost from old pots and stuff that you've had this season, like reuse them for your chillies. There you go. I'll give it a little water in and that's about it. Just leave that in a frost-free place and wait for spring. So this time of year, I love to take cut-ins as well. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do it this time of year or if there's a more optimal time, but I never have much trouble with propagation. What I normally do is get some rosemary or sage or some herbs and bits and bobs like that, and then strip them down so they've just got a tip on the end there. I think you're supposed to get like new wood, but older wood does work as well. And then just pop them in a jar of water and you just leave them in there until they start to show little roots like that. Also in the water I like to put a little bit of seaweed. It just helps to kind of give it a little boost. Just a couple of drops like that. And then change the water regularly. So I'll use this water to just water plants and stuff. And then this one you can see just needs changing now. So you literally just either tip it away or use it to water your plants. I'm just going to tip that one away today because I'm showing you. And then I always use warm water as well. The key is to keep it fresh. So there's no growth on these sage ones yet. I only did them the other day. There's no little roots showing just yet. And then this one is the cola plant. So this is the last one of the cut-ins that hasn't rooted yet. It has been in there a few weeks. So I'm not sure if it's going to do anything, but it's not rotted. So in for a penny, in for a pound. Just add a couple more drops of the seaweed solution to it. There we go. And then when they start to root, you just pop them on. I normally put a few cuttings in there. And then when the roots start coming out the bottom, I'll take them out and pop them on individually. Obviously, all your trimmings, you can use them in your soups and your stews and on your Sunday dinners. What more could you want? Another really easy thing to propagate is geraniums. So you literally just snip pieces of the main plant off and then chuck them in a pot like that. Bring them indoors, keep them frost free. Keep taking off any dead like that, and then keep taking off any flowers that try and shoot, especially in the winter. When they're inside, they will try and flower, and you don't want that really. You want them to put their energy into the root, so you just snip that off like that. Just keep them watered, but not over watered. And then if you look at the bottom, there you go, you can see the shoots coming out the bottom there. So when a few more shoots start coming out the bottom, I will repot these on into individual ones. You will get one or two that will just rot. But that's fine. Just take plenty of cuttings and you're bound to get one. They're super easy. They are good for beginners. So I seen Jenny from the plot was doing some microgreens, and I thought that's a great idea to use up all these old seeds I've got. So I've got like brassica, some spinach ones, bits and bobs like that. So I haven't got a posh tower like Jenny has, so I'm just going to put some in a Tupperware tub with some tissue paper and just get them to germinate on the windowsill. Like she said, you can sprinkle it all over your salads and soups and stews and stuff. It's a brilliant way to get extra nutrition and save the wastage of the seeds. Right, here we are at the plot. I can't believe it's November. The sun is absolutely glorious today, so I'm going to make the most of it and get a few jobs done. The first job of the day, I'm going to dig up these geraniums now, knock all the compost off their roots, give them a trim down and box them up ready to plant out again in the spring next year. They could probably stay in the ground a couple more weeks or whatever. I don't think we're due frost just yet, but if I can't get down and we get a frost, they're going to be dead. So I'm going to do it today while I can. So let's dig these up. One, I'll give that a right good trim down, take all the leaves off it. With the bits that I trim off, what I'll do is stick them in a pot and they'll root as well, so free plants. And then if these don't survive the winter in the box, at least I've got some backup ones. Give these roots a good wash off. There we go, and then just take all the leaves off now. And then chuck them in a box. And that's that done. Easy as that. Right, that's that done. I'm just going to have a look at these cauliflowers now, because last time I was down here they were just starting to head up. So let's have a little look. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. There's a caterpillar on the top, but that's okay. That is looking cracking. I think I'm going to pick that today before it turns yellow. I think there was another one over here as well, wasn't there? Did I snap the leaf over that one? Oh no, that's the one I snapped the leaf over. Wow, that's grown so much. I'm going to pick that today. We've got, this is the winter stuff I put in as well. The slugs have just found it by the looks of it. They've just started to have a little nibble on there. This has been under the fleece, so it's fine, but it's all wintry stuff anyway. That'll be great with a bit of protection. I'm going to harvest a couple of leaves off this salad as well today. Keep it picking. Oh wow, another cauliflower. Whoa, it's a Romanesque one. All the spirals in it. Oh, I didn't know I grew those. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. It's not very green. I thought they used to be, they're quite green. I'm not sure. And another one. Look at that. Awesome. I'm so bad at planting stuff out. I literally forget what I've done. I thought those Romanesque, those ones there, I thought they were cabbages. But they're not, they're cauliflowers. I thought I put some cabbages in somewhere. I'll go and have a look over that other net over there and see if they were cabbages over there instead. Maybe it's under here I'm thinking of that was cabbages. I can't remember. Oh, no, it's a cauliflower. Oh God. Oh, beetroot as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, cauliflower. Looks a bit dishevelled under here. I think I need to tidy this area up a little bit. Probably take the covers off now, to be fair. Oh, yeah, that's a cauliflower there. What's that? That's a cauliflower. Oh, they're all cauliflowers. Oh, so many. I thought I had cabbage. I swore I had cabbage somewhere. Oh dear. Good job I like cauliflowers. Anyway, let's get this cauliflower. Beautiful. Bang the caterpillars off it. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gotta kiss the veg. Beauty. I'll show you. Can you see it? It's a good size, that. I've had really good cauliflowers this year. Happy Jen. Alright, I'm going to pick some of this lettuce. I'm just going to pick like the outer leaves and then let it carry on growing. Anything that's got slug damage as well, I'm just going to pinch off those just to keep it a bit tidier under here. See all that dead stuff there? I'm just going to take that off. It's no good down here. One for me, one for you. One for me, one for you. Get this dandelion while I'm down here as well. Usually when you pick a bit, it helps to kind of like give it a bit of a boost, and you see a bit more growth on them as well. Unless that's just me, my imagination. That's what it feels like anyway. There we go. Oh, another one there. There we go, that'll do. Beautiful. I think this chilli's just about done now. To be fair, it's managed to ripen up these ones. They're not spicy at all, these Bishop's Crown. I think because they've been grown outdoors, they are really, really mild. It's more like just a sweet pepper. It's nice. Nice flavour. I'm going to dig this up now as well and trim it down and overwinter it. I'll take it home with me and repot it. Oh, some big roots on that. Wowzers. Need a big old pot. Oops, a couple more chillies there. Lovely. There we go. So I've done the same as I did with the ones at home. Just dug it off, rinsed all the roots, trimmed it down, and I'm going to put it in a bag just to keep it moist around the roots, and I will pot it up when I get home. Time to grab a bit of kale as well. This kale is gorgeous. Something in Nero. Really delicious kale. Considering this has been netted, like it was netted before even carrots, when carrots were here, there's still bloody whitefly underneath there. No, they get everywhere, man. Get everywhere. Annoying. There we go. Beautiful. Take the peppers out of my pocket. So I end up squishing them. I've got some more cabbages. Now these are definitely cabbages. These are spring cabbages. So you plant them in autumn, winter time, and then they grow over into spring, and you can plant them close for spring greens, or give them a bit more space and harvest the actual hearts. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these at the moment. I might just do like a little section. I don't know where. Okay, I think I'm going to go for here. So I'm going to do a row of spring cabbages along this section here, and then just put some kind of bird deterrent down. I could always net them actually. I think I've got a spare net. Just put the little net on for now. These are desperately needing to go out. I haven't bothered measuring these. I'll just chuck them in. If they are too close, then I'll just eat them as greens. It's fine. So brassicas like to go into firm ground. This is lovely. It's been flattened after the spuds and me walking on it. And then they like to go into the ground quite firm as well. So I always like to push them in hard. Take those bottom leaves off because you can plant them quite deep. I've also put some pak choi just interplanted it, so I'll harvest that before the cabbage even needs the space, so that'd be great. I'm going to just cover it in a net now, and that's that done. This net is just to keep the birds off it, really. It's not particularly good for the fly, or the white fly or whatever it's called, because they just find their way straight under. Oh, it'll help protect them a little bit from the elements as well until they establish. There you go, job's a good one. I'll tell you what else I'm going to harvest. I'm going to harvest some of this parsnip. I planted it at the start of the year, and it's been in all year, so I'm just really interested to see what it's looking like. I think you're supposed to leave parsnip till after the first frost, makes them sweeter, but I can't really taste the difference because I'm not a massive fan of parsnip anyway, so I always put a load of syrup on them when I'm cooking them, or brown sugar. So let's pull one up now. They look a bit sorry for themselves, don't they? All these leaves are all dying. I think it'll pull out. Ugh, pull out? Nope. I think when you're pulling carrots, you're supposed to push down and then pull up, aren't you? Let me try. Pushing down and then pull it. No, it doesn't work with parsnips. I'm gonna have to dig it. Bear with, I'll go and get a spade or something. Alright, so I've got a trowel. I think the spade's a bit overkill, isn't it? Don't want to damage it. Where the hell? Whoa, it's a big... Oh my God, please, that is not one parsnip. What the actual... No. No. Oh my God, guys. I'm never gonna get this out. Oh my. Let me show you. Look at that. It's the size of my hand. How am I going to get that out? I'm going to have to dig right down, aren't I? Dear me. I'm never going to get that out. Oh my God. Maybe I do need a spade. Maybe I should get the spade. Don't want to damage it. What the hell? Oh my God. This is supposed to be a no dig ground. I'm gonna have to dig it out. Oh my God. I've never had a parsnip this big before. Alright, I heard it crack. No, a bit more. I heard that crack. Oh, wow. What the frick? Look at the size of that. It's forked a bit, but wow. It's like 3 parsnips in one. Look at that. Whew. I don't even like them. Oh, wow. Shall I pull another one up? Let's have a look at this one. This looks like a smaller head on it. I'll leave the rest in the ground, I think. Whoa, they're huge. Look at that. Oh. They're a bit forked, but do you know what? That's all right, that. I should be doing this in my sink, really. That's why I built a sink. Look at that. Massive. And next to the giant parsnips are giant beetroot. Look at the size of that. That is a big old beetroot. Now, I always thought that if you let them grow too big, they go woody. But actually, Charles Dowding says they only go woody in the 2nd year. So that's why I've let these grow a little bit bigger. I mean, I have got some little ones, but it makes sense to let them grow a little bit bigger, get more bang for your buck then. So I'm going to pull all these ones up now, and then we'll be able to do some pickling. These are also really nice if you just peel them, quarter them and roast them in the oven with some sugar and some balsamic vinegar. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, they're a bit small. Should have left them in. Oh well. Should check them first before you pull them. Oh, let's get them out. They've been in ages. What's that? Some kind of lettuce. Get these weeds up. Nice. Ugh. Right, so I'm just going to quickly clear this section now. So this section is the weediest part of the plot. It is where I emptied out some compost from my compost bin. So obviously it was absolutely caked in seeds, which is a nightmare. So I'm going to have to be a bit more thorough with this area. So I'm going to hoe it off. I'm going to cover it over with some cardboard and then put a layer of compost on top, and hopefully this will just help keep the weeds at bay in this area here. But that's about it today, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.